So I've just got back from Orlando. We went to the PGA show. The PGA show has lots of equipment, lots of training aids. So this Training Aid Tuesday, Megan will be telling us what her favorite, I think we're going to go with 3. Hi guys, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here, my partner in crime, Megan Padua Buzza. Take it away. So what's your first one?
So a teaching drill that I really like to use a lot is with this blue stick alignment drill. And so I use the alignment rod and put it underneath the grip here to show people that I want it to stay against the left side of their body. So it's also called the rib bruiser drill. Because if someone flips at the ball here,
yeah, the flip.
So if it gets away from their body here, and then when they flip back, it's gonna actually bruise their rib. Well, this is one that's a good drill, but it's tough to hit golf balls with. So I came across this teaching aid at the show. It's called the Total Golf Trainer, and it actually comes with a bunch of different drills that you can do. There's a pamphlet that shows you how to do it, and a bunch of different extensions that you could put onto your club for different purposes. But what I liked is I could use it instead of the blue stick to do the rib bruiser drill. So you have the person just put it against the side of their body, and they can make their Y-to-Y swings here, keeping it on their body so that they can return it back easier instead of letting it get away and having to bring it back. So I'm going to have them just swing back and forth. Once you hit a ball, if the person flips, this thing actually bends. So there's evidence that they didn't maintain that against the side here, and that they actually indeed flipped. So I thought this is a really cool teaching aid.
No, I like that, and I'm very much the same. I like the drill with the stick, but it doesn't work that well hitting balls, because for 2 reasons. One, we don't want people going to hospital, and second of all, people don't like going to hospital. So they basically, the drill becomes let's not hurt myself, and it's almost too severe feedback. Yeah. I think that's gentler feedback that's actually more useful. So no, I like that a lot.
Yeah, so even though it's stayed against the side, as you become familiar, obviously it can't stay on there too long. So now it's going to show me where it's pointing back down to the plane line. So I like this teaching aid. I hope you like it too.
So the second one Megan is going to talk about is designed by Dan Frost. So Dan Frost is a really good coach in the Bournemouth area of the UK. He works with elite juniors, so a great coach in his own right. You might know him for this thing, the Shore set. That's not what we're talking about. And what I love in a training aid is simplicity, because simplicity usually gets great results. This little Pokemon ball looking thing, I think, couldn't be simpler, but can be really, really helpful. So how does it work, Megan? Go on, explain.
This one's great. So you put it right on the shaft here, and you get it in line with the leading edge. And what it's going to do is it's going to show me if I see yellow, it's going to be an open club face. If I see more red, it's going to be a closed club face. So for short game, if I want to work on that nice high shot, I'm going to really work on seeing a little bit more yellow on the way back, and then on the way through I'm going to see the yellow on the forward side as well. Yeah, do that again, and I'm going to come over here. I'm going to run like a gazelle, and look at the release that you're getting. Yeah. And you see, that's what we want to see in wedge play. I've been doing a little work with Megan, and we're trying to get a bit more of an open face in pitching, so we get that. Full swing, you're probably going to want the opposite. So a lot of people roll in the backswing. So can you show a bit of roll? So roll here? Yeah, so there we go. So you see you've rolled, and look what it's done to the club. It's come in, and that face is wide open. You do that with the driver, and well, you get value for money of your round, because you get to hit lots of provisional balls with the driver. So if we look at the backswing in a pitch shot, so what you see what Megan's doing there, she's seeing the yellow ball and it opens the face. That's a really good position to be if you struggle with your pitching. If you could show just a normal swing, Megan,
Can you see the club starts to have a little more closure, so you might not see quite as much of that yellow ball.
Yeah, definitely see more of the red ball.
Yeah. So you see there's differences, and I think this this visual cue can make a massive difference.
And even depending on where you put it on the shaft, you could work on different focuses, but I really like this focus of club face awareness.
Yeah. So like I said, Dan's made some really cool products, but I'd never seen this one before. I don't think he calls it the Pokemon ball. It's probably got a different name. Yeah. But
gotta catch them all.
Gotta catch some pitches.
Gotta catch some pitches.
Got a hole 'em all we should have gone with. That would have been,
yeah,
that would have been clever.
Gotta hole 'em all.
Gotta hole 'em all with the Pokemon ball by Dan Frost in brackets. I don't think that's what he calls it. Just that. So, oh, she almost fell. So this is the last training aid. Not in stature, not in ability to help. Just the last one of this video. Putting. What is it?
So I really like this one. It's called the NeuroPutt. It's pretty neat. The inventor was trying to get on Shark Tank, which I thought was kind of fun.
Oh,
he was
cool.
a super nice guy. But
so Shark Tank is Dragon's Den of the UK, if you are wondering.
Yeah, so this invention I thought was really neat, and I think it has a lot of potential for junior golfers. You can change these out to different sizes. So this orange one's the beginner one. The blue is for a pro. But you know, the other day I had a aim point student out here, and we were getting it set up more on this beginner version here. And what it gives you a chance is to come in at all the different angles. So I thought it was really cool to work on green reading with this student. There are tons of people on the green at the time, so we were able to have our own space. I think for juniors it's going to be really fun, because I'm going to play a game where they go in from each different angle, and it's like a capture the flag, like who can get theirs in first. And then you can make it a little harder by using the more narrow gates. The other thing that's kind of fun about it is it has a little rubber band that you could put in the back. So if you wanted to have the unit return the ball back to you, you would just put a rubber band here, and when it enters in, it will bounce back off and it will return back. So there's a couple of cool features about this one, but I think mostly just making you have to go around and hit from different angles.
So here's my question. If I want to use that to help my putting, does that make me immature?
Well, I already know the answer to that. So.
But no, I like that.
It's a trick question.
And I saw you using this. Yeah. Well, I saw a picture of it, and I didn't realize, you know, a lot of these kind of gadgets, you have to go over the hole. Yeah. So you could keep this in your golf bag, and like you say, big event, no holes available. You could get it out, not use it with anything. If you're trying to make it tough, put some gates in. If you don't want to. Even without the gates, that's quite cool, isn't it?
Yeah, you definitely need this one. You need the biggest challenge.
Oh, that's just mean.
You like challenges,
so,
therefore.
Oh, that's the harder one, is it? Oh, that's the oh yeah, because they're bigger. So that was a compliment. I appreciate the compliment. So 3 training aids do slightly different things. I like them because they're not overly complicated.
Yeah, they're really simple.
You know, and sometimes it's the simpler ones, because remember, we're trying to get feedback. You know, and if the feedback is too complicated, you know, it's not that useful. So I like what you picked there.
Thank you.
I think you will end up using a lot of these in your lessons. Get some comments down below. Which is your favorite here? And have you seen a training aid that's been released recently that you think is actually a bit of a game changer, and we missed out by not talking about it in this video, / we could potentially do it in another video?
Basically, it means I need more stuff. And I get more stuff. I love teaching aids. I just love them.
Keep watching. I need to keep this girl happy. Training Aid Tuesday needs to continue.
Training Aid Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in.
Like and subscribe and all that jazz.